Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Ethereum ETF live event. Coke. I don't know, there is no intro, by the way, guys. There is no intro, and the reason for that is, I updated the OBS software, and my stream deck is not working, so I need to fix that. But until I do that, no intro. I could have intro, but then I have to click and stuff like that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna live streaming. It's already 30 minutes in, and I don't think anybody has, seen the very start just yet. Let me just shield the stream in the channels a little bit. Why is it not starting? There we go. We are live. I was a little bit worried whether we're gonna have, stream at all. Because I was a little bit unsure whether everything was still, working as it should be working. But it looks like everything's working as it should be working. So, in just a couple of seconds, there we go. The first one, the second one, there we go. Ethereum ETF live now. There we go. And we're gonna look at what's happening with Ethereum, guys. What's happening with Ethereum? As you can see up here on the weekly candle, it is bouncing nicely from the 10 moving average. TLE. What's TLE? The late Ethereum. I don't know. The Pied Piper piped in the peeper. So, the big news today is that ETFs are live. I don't know how TLE. I don't know if all of the ETFs are live or some are live. I don't know. The thing that I know is that it's live, and we got a movement. We got a movement up here. I think there was a volatility start happening over here a little bit prior to the day. I'm a little bit unsure when the actual volatility kicked in. I would assume, somewhere over here. I was looking at the charts, and I think the volatility started kicking over here. But overall, it is still pulling back towards downside. Now, it is very nicely curving towards upside, so we might have hit some kind of bottom on the small time frames where this trend line over here might actually break towards upside, and we might see continuation towards upside. But we're gonna focus on the big time frames and check out whether Ethereum is actually good or not. Also, we're gonna look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now down. Ethereum Bitcoin is up 2.6%, so it's exploding over here. As you see on the daily time frame up here, it went down over here inside this, triple bottom, just like Bitcoin. Right now, we are looking for closes up here very nicely above the moving averages. Maybe that's gonna happen or not. We're gonna check that out. But right now, we are bouncing really hard on Ethereum Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance tried to break up, right now pulling right back inside this triangle. There was a big triangle over here that we have been watching for a while right now, and it tried to break out. It was looking very strong, so there is a very good chance for this continuation towards upside over here. But let's focus on Ethereum over here. I'm gonna remove a couple of lines over here because this is just a mess. Over time, these lines become too many lines, so we're gonna just remove everything we don't need over here right now, and I think we are pretty much good right now. And we're just gonna leave the blue box. We're just gonna remove this. There we go. So we got a couple of boxes, we got a couple of channels over here right now towards upside, and this is actually a weekly chart. So what you're gonna see over here right now, that we're hitting the midline up here inside this channel, and the channel should actually go towards downside over here, but this is a bigger channel up here from the back in the day, maybe even on the monthly time frame up here. I don't remember quite up here, but you can see how nicely over here on the downside up here hit this blue box up here, pull back, create a doji up here, explode to the next blue box, and right now we're just zigzagging over here. This pulled back right above the box, this actually held above the box, and right now we are pulling back above the box. It looks very bullish on the monthly time frame. Now, monthly time frame can take a little while to play out, but there is that. We over here also, there is the 10 moving average down here. It is bouncing very nicely, so there is no reason right now to go all the way down again. Now, could this be the sell the news event? I don't think so, right, guys. I don't think that's the case over here. We still got Solana ETFs coming very shortly. This on the daily time frame, there is a very nice channel over here that goes something like this over here, and we are still holding inside the channel. Now we still got 5 hours left for this to play out, but if this becomes a doji over here, I'm seeing massive bounce over here tomorrow, and that's gonna be very nice for Ethereum. So on the small time frames up here, this spot pattern up here, this exhaustion pattern in any kind of bullish scenario, this should break towards upside up here, especially if we get the, you know, this kind of candle. If this closes red over here towards downside, we might see some more pullback towards downside, but overall, you know, monthly, weekly time frame up here, this should eventually go towards upside. It does look very, very nice and very good for Ethereum. And right now you see over here that we are holding that blue box. But let's remove let's go to another chart, clean chart, and you know, like we said over here, it could be also the case that you know, the channel is actually over here, something like this, give or take, and we are actually above the you know, midline over here right now. So you know, we came all the way down to the bottom over here to, you know, touch 2 times, double bottom, explode towards upside, big move again towards downside. You know, 3 touches right now on downside, and technically 3 touches over here, right? Because this first, this is second, and right now this is third touch over here on the bottom side, and right now we're exploding above this midline over here, consolidating over here before we go to the resistance level and then break up and everything explodes to the moon. At least that's the plan. So the way we see it right now, I don't think that ETH ETFs or any kind of, you know, sell the news event or anything like that. It does look very, very good. On the daily time frame up here, we see a big movement on Ethereum Bitcoin chart that Ethereum did actually right now on this news exploded towards upside, and we are still, I still believe, strongly believe that this over here is a bull flag that is about to break up very, very soon. Now this bull flag is, you know, getting very, very long over here, but I think this is gonna break towards the upside over here, because on the monthly time frame we are already majorly bullish because we broke this move over here. Right now we are pulling a little bit back. We still got 8 days left, so you know, this can close over here, but you know, it eventually, I'm giving it like, you know, a couple more months before, you know, everything goes to the moon, guys. Everything goes to the moon. So Ethereum right now is telling us that everything is good and dandy, and there is that. Other big news right now is that I don't know if that's today or not, but Mt. Gox is giving away, I don't know, 50,000 Bitcoin or something like that, some crazy amount. And people are like, people are gonna sell and stuff like that. No, they're not gonna sell, not immediately. It takes time to get the Bitcoin to find the exchange, to transfer this and that. Somebody's just gonna hodl it, you know, and so forth, so forth. That said, there might be some selling from Mt. Gox, but it's not gonna be that big selling, at least not the way I see it. Remember what happened with the Germany government selling Bitcoin? The price went down 26% at tops, and they sold literally everything at the same time, right? And what happened? 26% moved down. Extreme fear, and we bounced right back up from, you know, 53k to 67k, you know, in a matter of days. So that said, Mt. Gox, not any kind of, you know, event we want to fear. Bitcoin, Ethereum Bitcoin chart looks very, very nice over here. Right now we're still waiting for this breakout towards upside up here, give or take. Bitcoin dominance right now, as we just saw on the daily time frame, try to break towards upside. You're still getting injected up here, so we still don't know whether we're gonna break this channel towards upside or to the triangle towards upside or downside. But this can very well, you know, just do this and continue towards upside. We haven't broken the trend or anything like that. And this volume on the downside, I'm a little bit unsure what the volume represents on Bitcoin dominance chart, but it is definitely trying to break this resistance level right now. That's very, very important right now. And if it does break that, I definitely see something like 57, 58k levels over here at the top, maybe even 60k levels on like Benjamin Cohen said. But I'm giving it, you know, a low chance that it can happen, but it can definitely happen. But as long as it's inside triangle and it still haven't broken to either side, you know, not much is actually happening. So we need to see some kind of decisive breakout, and you know, to be more confident in the next direction of Bitcoin dominance. But if it does break towards downside, Ethereum is gonna skyrocket, guys. Ethereum is gonna skyrocket. On the other hand, if it does break towards upside over here, Ethereum can still skyrocket while altcoins are lagging behind. So you know, it's only, you know, how Bitcoin is gonna act versus altcoins and Ethereum. Over here on Bitcoin chart right now we are pulling back a little bit over here towards downside. Let's say right now we can actually pull the moving averages up here on the chart. We are pulling back up here to the moving averages on the daily time frame. We still haven't broken anything majestic. The weekly time frame did close above 1020 moving average on Ethereum as well. I forgot to say that. Over here you'll see that the last week we did manage to break above 1020 moving average. Over here we're tapping that 20 moving average right now. Maybe it's gonna bounce off of those levels, so we're gonna check that out. But over here Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Big move up here above the major resistance level, and we said also the major resistance level are down here as well. But we are actually looking at these levels because, you know, why should we look all the way up here? Because there are two resistance level up here at the top as well. But we broke literally everything, like we broke this bottom over here, we broke this bottom over here, we broke these bottoms over here, we broke the moving averages. Like, this candle is stupidly bullish. Somebody actually mentioned that in the chat, that this candle actually has a name. I don't know what kind of name it was. Let me just double check that. Or maybe that was, yeah, Marubozo candle. So this is a Maribozo candle. I didn't know that, but you know, right now I know. Maribozo is Japanese word for dominance. These are extremely powerful candles. They have a long body with small or no shadow. So you get a long body with small or no shadow. When a green Maribozo candle is formed, it means the stock opened at a certain level and kept rising without falling down. Similarly, the red Marubozo is formed when the price opens at a certain point and keeps falling. Can be trend reversal or trend continuation candle. Marubozo with a higher volume is more powerful. Learn some blah, and so forth. So let's see volume up here. I mean, there is pretty decent volume up here on this breakout towards downside up here. I mean, it's not like over here, but you know, it's pretty decent volume, and it does look very, very bullish. I mean, that is really hard. It's really hard to not be bullish right now. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really hard to not be bullish, especially seeing this kind of candle over here, breaking literally every single resistance towards upside. So Bitcoin does look good over here. On the small time frame, it's pulling back, but even on the small time frame, on the daily time frame over here, you'll see there is actually no divergence up here on the chart. There is no divergence. Momentum is just pulling back a little bit. It was down here during this part over here. It was down below the zero line. Over here it went below the zero line. Right now it's climbing above the zero line, but still not confirming that just yet. But it does look very, very good over here. And over here the momentum is also right now creeping towards upside. So it looks good. What did I say? If it looks good, smells good, walks good, it must be good. I don't know. Bitcoin looks nice. I really like that Ethereum dominance is again bouncing towards the upside. I like that Bitcoin dominance is bouncing down. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is bouncing towards the upside. Ethereum looks very, very nice over here, especially if you get this candle over here. I would expect, if you get any kind of like doji candle that looks something like this over here, I would expect that tomorrow is going to be a very good day for Ethereum. And it's just a matter of time before right now Ethereum just outperforms Bitcoin and everything else. I think we are that close, guys. Yes. You might not believe me just right now, but I believe we are that close right now. Not till 4 a.m. I'm in Fri Lauderdale. No clue where it is. Can take a look at now. Yo, what's up, man? One time, how you doing? It always happens after market hours. Glad you're in crypto, enjoying your personality for 2 years. God willing, you make millions. You will believe it that it happens. Sam James J. Moons. Yeah, we also got a moons. Thanks for those nice kind words. Where are the moons over here? We got a moons. We got a moons. We got a moon on the chart. On the Ethereum chart, on Bitcoin chart, all of the chart. Got the moon, guys. Got the moon. How can you not be bullish when we got the moons, guys? When we got the moons. So, just a quick update. 6,008 kbps. Yeah. By the way, is the stream doing fine? Because my OBS is and YouTube is telling me that something is wrong. I don't know if it's wrong. If it's fine, you know, just tell me it's fine. Like, is there any stuttering? You know, is the sound good? Is picture, you know, smooth on your end? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna fix my stream deck +1. Call Crypto is in the chat. How you doing, man? Anyways, I'm gonna fix my stream equipment for the next time. Hopefully it's gonna do good. Hopefully we can start using this baby over here from tomorrow, maybe after that, in 2 days. It's a new mic, so you know, you will hear, you know, ASMR, you know, and stuff like that. Have you heard of new L2 called Blast? No, did not hear about that. But there is always some kind of L2s coming around, right? The big stuff is the L1s, right? And the latest L1 I was looking at, or you know, following, was Peak. And I don't know how Peak is doing right now, so let's check that out. Peak, I think it's called Peak. Yeah, Peak. It's not live just yet. It doesn't look like it's live. Website, Peak Network. This is for, you know, deep in layer 1. So we're gonna see how this plays out. But I've been following Pig, but that's only one I've been following. I don't follow a lot of chains and stuff like that, but there is that. Anyways, guys, hope you're doing well. I'll see you around. Hit the like. What do you think of Aerodrome? I don't know, not much. Yeah, right now that you mentioned Aerodrome, there was this guy on YouTube talking about Aerodrome, how it's gonna pump and stuff like that. I think it's down by a whole bunch right now, because these yeah, Aerodrome Finance, yeah, it's down by a whole bunch, because you see channel up here. I was looking at Aerodrome back over here, right over here, and he bought down here or something like that, right? So he bought at a good time. This exploded towards the upside. I had this, you know, distribution pattern, and right now it's some kind of downward trend. So the question is where the bottom is, right? And right now, you know, he's still, you know, at his you know, profit if he held that. I don't know if he sold or not. There's that. What are your thoughts on Retic? What's Retic? Retic. There's actually something. Retic Finance. Anything finance. Don't make me look at these charts, man. I'll tell you what I think about the chart, but I cannot tell you what I think about I cannot tell you what I think about the fundamentals of the coin, you know, what it does that or not. But this just looks bad, like literally bad. Like it is, you know, ugly as ugly can get. Like it is like there is not even one pump. It just literally just sell off. Like at least, you know, see, you know, some coins got these, you know, manipulation pumps or something like that. There is no pump. There's been just literal sell off, and you know how long the sell off is gonna take, who knows. Maybe it does this move over here, but you know, maybe it doesn't. You never know. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. There is also no outro, so we're just gonna click, you know, stop stream, and you know, there's that, guys. Take care. Bye bye.